Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. It's the Chicago Bulls facing Los Angeles. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Macy is out there with Gervin, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Green, and it's Oakley in at the 5 down low.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And here is Los Angeles now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Outside, Green. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. The offensive rebound. Here's Ori. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. Here's Macy. They get it back.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Van Exel trains it from beyond the arc. Here's Mason. And there's the feed to Oakley. The tray. No luck. Shaq with some nice D.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Lets it go. And again, Chicago. No good. And now Jones running the floor. Oh!
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That one is off. He hits the second from the line. The Lakers with...
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
The drive by Jordan. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
And stolen by Oakley. Jordan inside, guarded by Fox.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Lets it go from 11. Los Angeles with another miss. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Jordan, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Goes up off the inbound, and that's good for 2.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
And the dunk by Ori.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Jordan. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Lakers. Campbell, he's checked in for Shaq. Blunt comes in for Ori. And Kobe is subbed in for Fox.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what...
It's not possible what we just caught. Is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's the one. One of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
The Lakers trail. Now Campbell. Here's Blunt. And that one is hammered home.
Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
Offensive rebound. Oakley powered down with both hands.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean
dunk
that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
So for the Bulls, Dave Corzine. He's checked in for Green. Higgins comes in for Jordan. And it's Paxson in for Kyle. Mason. Here's Gervin. Tries to save it. But they get it back. And Corzine gets it to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 1. Paxson against Van Exel. And he banks in the layup. Van Exel's got 5 points so far.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And here's Bryant for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers. And the first time out of the game calls for Chicago.
You know, obviously, you know, there's some things out there he does not like.
Envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Bulls trail by 4. Here's Paxson. Good work defensively by Jones.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Here's Gervin. Rebound the Lakers.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And the shot is good. Jones has got 6.
What a nice feed by Kobe that time.
There's 38 seconds left in the first. Jones has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. And the Bulls with another miss. Lakers leading by 8 and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Barry's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Chicago. Kobe with the steal. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. He has 5.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
4 seconds left. Shot's good from Barry.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
They've got Kobe. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Oregon. Then there's Barry. And it's Fox in at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Bury the pass to Fox. Here's Shaq. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Shaq's got 6.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Pushing it up, ahead. Here's Jordan, and it's sent back by Bryant. And that one's good. Oakley's got 7 points in the game.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Van Exel's checked in for a bit. Lakers leading by 6, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Kobe's got the ball. Young Kobe Bryant with a monster dunk.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
And the basket by Van Exel.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
They retain possession. The second chance effort. Green, no luck.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Fox. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And now a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists. Well, big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing. Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
Bulls trail by 14. Jordan, it's tipped.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
The Lakers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Some changes for the Lakers. Campbell is checked in for Shaq. Blunt comes in for Fox. And Jones subbed in for Bryant. Then for the Bulls, Corzine, he's checked in for Oakley. Higgins comes in for Michael Jordan. And it's Paxson in for Gervin. No good from Paxson.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. And so Jones nails both of them.
The defense keeps coming up short. Just no solution for Jones. He has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them. Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Here's Van Exel. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Campbell, the pass to Blunt. Lakers passing it around. Here's Ori. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
Here's Blunt. Green with the block. They get it back. On the basket by Jones.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it's... It reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Chicago calls timeout.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Barry's checked in. Tries to hit him. It's blocked, but they'll get another chance. Here's Van Exel. Chicago grabs the miss.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Here's Corzine. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Blunt. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Bulls trail by 13. And here's Green outside. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
The pass to Campbell. That's tipped. The 3. Here's Paxson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
The shot by Corzine, no good. Lakers leading by 12. It's stolen by Green. Here's Higgins. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
Hey, kid, you ready?
Higgins has got his second basket of the game.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And so we conclude the first half. Los Angeles. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Higgins is out there with Green. Then it's John Paxson. Then it's Corzine. And it's Macy in at the shooting guard position.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stems from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Here's Higgins, defended by Jones. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And it's the Lakers on the break. Picked his pocket. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. No good from Paxson.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Bulls trail by 8. And the dunk by Corzine.
Tell you what, Kev.
That deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch. And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Bryant is checked in for the Lakers. Bulls trail by 10. Pass to Green. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long. He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Camp. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And another shot. It's deflected, and they get it back. Here's Higgins. Offensive rebound.
He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. He misses the free throw.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Gary's checked in for Ben Exel. Time call here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And they've gotten good looks, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
The Bulls making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. That'll be a 5-second call.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
Yeah, it has been, and they've been able to overcome the carelessness to this point, but I'm sure the coaching staff wants that to get cleaned up right now.
Lakers leading by 11. To the middle, here's O'Neal. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. O'Neal's got 8 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Got a piece of it. Jordan up top. Defended by Bryant. And Green slams it in. Green's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls.
That's how to make your mark on the board, with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clark, he was savage on that second opportunity.
And really, those types of possessions, guys, can be really demoralizing for the defense.
Assistant, Kyle Reese.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And it's blocked by Jordan. And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, the head athletic trainer for the Lakers provided some information. He said that he twisted his ankle and it's swelling up on him.
All right, Doris, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
Campbell is checked in for Ori. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Green with the ball. Here's Jordan. Pass to Macy. Over Barry. And it's blocked. Fast break. Here we go. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
How about this run they're in the midst of? On the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead.
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Here is Shaq. 8 points for him. And a miss there off the inbound.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim. Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they've played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
The Lakers making a switch here. Van Exel's checked in. The Lakers in the lead. For the three. And he gets it to go. Van Exel's got 12.
And that shot was huge as they try to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
Yeah, they had been watching it kind of melt away, but that basket could be what gets the momentum back in their favor. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? He has 29 points and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
Clark, 5 pretty big points indeed. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one. They've been on fire from the free throw line, and that efficiency has really propelled them forward.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
They get it back. O'Neal. And Jordan sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Jordan touched it left. .34 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Fox. Higgins passes to Macy. Here's Jordan. That one wide left.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Substitution for the Lakers. Corey Blount.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Lakers lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Ori. Blount is out there with Campbell. Then it's Jones. And it's Van Exel in at the 1 spot. The drive by Jordan. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Jordan's got 33 points.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
And the basket by Van Exel. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Jordan. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. They recover it. That's good. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Misses the layup. Now the Lakers on the break. And it's good off the back rim and in. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Look at Eddie Jones. He's been playing really well.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Chicago calls timeout. Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Shaq is checked in for Campbell. Johnson comes in for Horry. Perry's checked in for Jones. And it's Brown in for Van Exel. The drive by Jordan. No good. Johnson with the defensive effort. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Johnson's got the ball.
I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
Yeah, I'd echo that. I mean, we're witnessing something special here today, Greg.
But they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His fourth turnover hampering their effort.
Here's Blunt. And the shot falls short this time. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Green. And again, no good by Chicago. From deep, Gervin pulls it in. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Passes it to Barry. From past the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. And here's Green outside. The shot is off.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
So it's Chicago now. It's a 3-point game to tie it up. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Laker girls.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Lakers leading by 3. Johnson, a wide open look. Gervin pulls it in. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
no other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
That's good.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank. Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Brown. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Chicago with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Chicago trailing here. There's the dish to Oakley. And taken away by Johnson.
Richard Johnson.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And Los Angeles with some changes. Fox, he's checked in for Blunt. Jones comes in for Barry. And Van Exel subbed in for Brown. Oakley against Fox. Here's Green. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Bulls lead by 1.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow. It's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Horry's checked in for the Lakers.
Robert Horry.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
Timeout called, the Lakers. They're behind by 1. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Kobe's checked in for Shaq. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kobe dishes to Jones. A big shot. Horry wanted that one in the worst way.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
To the left side wing. Kobe with the steal. By himself. Money!
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct trade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Oakley misses.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning off.
The drive by Jordan. Count it! 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Horry. And the Lakers call time here. So it's the Lakers who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball.